Hello, this is Sand Puppy, and today I'm gonna talk about one of my best friends, and it's the ROLAND VP vocoder. It's a battery vocoder. I mean, it can work on batteries like here, 4 of them. So that's why I bought it, but it turned out after a lot of work that it's now my best friend because I always long for a nice guitar sound which has a live feeling to it, and this vocoder can do the job. So I will show you how it's done. So follow me and see what this ROLAND vocoder can do. So here it is, my little guitar friend, my solo guitar sort of. But we have to make a few adjustments to make it sound like that. So the first thing you have to do is use a good microphone. Everybody knows that. Second thing is, I won't demonstrate, but the input of the microphone needs to be as loud as possible because we want to have sort of overdrive, and the louder it gets without distortion, the better it is. So that's the thing that we need to do. We don't need much vibrato. You can do it live. We're not going to use any human voice or strings, nothing of that. And of course, you need to put it on a MIDI cable. So I play it here like this.
I don't know where you want me. I don't want you.
But that's more the normal vocoder stuff. So the first thing we have to do is we have to find a good amp, because like every guitar we need a good amp, and you can do it on certain amplifiers themselves, but I have used an interface amp. So, and then you get my sound. We go on to the next stage, but here is the sound I was looking for. So this is my friend, and I will show you in the next episode that what adjustments you more need or can make to make it even improve it. So see you there. There are a few improvements you can make, which I use to make it even more better for using it as sort of your own personal solo guitar. The first thing is this FORMANT, this slider you put to FORMANT. Look it up in the dictionary, in the manual, and you will find it's very easy to do. And this one is for the pitch bend, and I put it on 2, not too much. So that's what it is. You can use here with the auto that you get a little bit of portamento, and you can switch it on and off while you're making your moves. And this gives a very nice effect, so sometimes I use it. What also is that I don't use a lot of vibrato, and there's no need to, because it also picks up the vibrato that you have from your synthesizer as well. So of course now it's off. Here you put it on, you know that. I don't do anything here. Sometimes you have to adjust this one, most of the times an octave down. And then we have the last part, and you also have to look it up in the manual. But what I did, you can record chords, and you do it in the memory. And what I do is I have 16, and the first one is your original sound plus the same sound, so it's sort of double. The second one is the original one plus 1 octave up, so it's higher. The third one is an octave down, and the original one. This is an octave up and down, and the original. This is a quarter, and this is a fifth. So these 5 you can use then while you're doing a solo. And you remember, when you use these ones as a chord, they come monophonic. So, but that's exactly what you want. You can have this nice solo guitar stuff effect, but when you use a synthesizer, when you play solo with a monophonic sound, so that's very handy. But remember, if you want to go play solos, then you have to put it off. So these are the 4 things: the formant, the portamento, little bit vibrato, and the chords. So, and now I'm gonna give you the first demonstration what happens when you do that. Here we are again, and we're gonna talk about the formant, about the chords, about the portamento. I'm gonna give you a little bit of an example, but it's very difficult because here I have my playing, and here I have the. But let's start with the most simple one. It's portamento, so I put it on automatic. I will accept a little bit more because otherwise you have difficulty hearing it. So we take a long and a low, so we get this. And while I use my sustain pedal, you get these kinds of effects. So that's already very nice. So if you put it off, then you have it off. So that's the portamento. It's very nice. And especially if you demonstrate later, you'll use a little bit of chorus and delay. So now we have the second part. We can show you some vibrato. So this is the vibrato of the synthesizer. But if you put it like very extreme here, then it takes that. With a little bit of portamento. You can hear what's happening. This is not normal vocoder stuff. So this is the vibrato. Then there are 2 most very important parts. First of all, this is the chords. So here I give some. This is first. I'll put the portamento off. So you hear, this is why I call it my personal guitar. And then the last and probably the most important, but it's difficult to do it now but you will hear the effect. It's the formant. So I have to play with that right and then use the formant like here. So there we go. Sorry. This is what happens if you have your own personal guitar. So this is what this thing can do, and I have tried lots of others, but this is the only one who has the power to do this stuff. So in the next episode, the last one, I'll demonstrate some things, but with maybe with some drums and other stuff, but you get the idea. So see you later.